Hello, 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 one and all. It's Wednesday night, and you know what this is? It's time for Tier 3 at MRC. We are here this week in Austria for the, as I'm calling it this week, the Monster Ring. Not the Red Bull Ring, because that's frankly a pathetic excuse for a company. But, you know, we move. Anyway, exciting things to move on with. I'm joined tonight by someone I've never spoken to directly in the flesh before, and I'm kind of scared as what he's going to do to me because he's a bit of a lizard, or a snaky-tongued so-and-so. But that's because he is the gecko. It is the one and only Gecky Matthews, aka my boy Matty. Hello, my friend, and how are we?
Guten Tag, meine Freund. I'm doing fine.
Ah, that's German!
Yes!
Nein, this is Austria!
But still the same thing!
Oh, it's not been the same thing since the mid-1900s, and
Well,
we'll come back to that later.
We'll come back to that later, yeah, when
Yeah,
there's time.
we'll bring up the Austrian-German alliance of the 1900s later on.
It's always nice.
Something that struggled in that period of time was the French. Just seeing a cheeky Alpine from La France, which obviously wouldn't have existed at that period of time because the Germans wouldn't have allowed it.
No.
Driven by Mr. Tom Brown! Anyway, we'll come back to some people in a moment. So for those who are unaware, which I'm sure you probably might be aware, this is Season 8 of MRC, Tier 3's first race of the new season. It's also the first season on the new F122 game, co-done by Codemasters and EA Sports. It's so far no different to the last one, apart from the cars, which are a little bit different. Otherwise, it's still just as buggy as always. Anyway, Codemasters and EA sort it out. This is one of the shortest tracks in the world of Formula 1, and
Yeah.
not an easy one, despite being short. It's a very technical track, very fast, very flowing, and very exciting, as we saw on Monday in our Tier 2 and Tier 1 action.
Ooh.
So, speaking of Tier 1 and Tier 2 action,
You were in there.
I was there. I'm going to leave that there, because I don't like to self-publish myself. It's not something I do.
Oh, no, don't worry, I'm here.
But someone who was there, Mr. Tom Brown, was there. He made his return after a few weeks with he said a broken elbow, but I think he was just having too much personal time with his other arm rather than racing. So it's a poor excuse.
Oh, yeah, with the Austrian sausage.
Yes, I think
Or English sausage.
the Dead Hand Gang was what he joined for a few weeks, which is a British term for someone who sits on their hand and then uses it when it's feeling numb to make one feel better and pretend someone else is there. He was doing that for a few weeks, but he's now got bored of that. He's back. He had a good race, but he's also in Tier 3, so he should look speedy, having had plenty of practice.
Will he do that again, though?
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Or will there be a little bit more pressure?
Oh, I take it all back. Tom spun. Tom, I was just picking you up there, mate. You spun.
Oh,
Come on.
Why, though?
Tommy. That convertible, the Tier 4 champion who's just came up, who's just gone fastest. Another driver who's come up from Tier 4 is our very own Connor, aka Callum O'Connor, Banshee's secret mistress, whatever you want to call him nowadays. He's my brother from another mother, and also my lover as well.
My former teammate.
He is your former teammate. He's someone who a lot of us have a special place in our heart for many reasons. He's in the Ferrari this year. He's left the Red Bull for Ferrari. Can it serve him well? I don't know.
We both left at the Ferrari. We both left the Red Bull, so
it
did not work out as well.
So yeah, that convertible currently fastest. Connor on a lap now, just on board with him through turn 4, nice and neat. He's also come up from Tier 4.
I think everyone's on the lap now.
Yes, everyone's on track, which is what we love to see. Oh, Connor's in a big moment going through the middle sector. He'll be unhappy there, but you know, he's got plenty of time to get another lap in. Sorry, Connor, we did catch that. So, speaking of drivers who are new, Purple Sector. He's in the Alpine with the yellow helmet. He is another of our new drivers, stepping up into Tier 3. Yes, he's just on board with him where Connor just lost it. Purple Sector has managed it.
He is French himself.
Now, I have decided to make a drinking game for those in MRC. Every time Purple Sector, called Purple Sector 1, sets a Purple Sector 1, I think everyone must drink something.
Right.
What's your thoughts on this?
I think that's a very smart idea.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Well, let's see if he does it.
Well,
Before
he's gone
if
for
he
it.
does it,
He's gone fifth, so he's not set any purple sectors there. However, there's time. Another new driver we've got to look out for. Oh, we got before come actually. CBG Samble was a returning driver. Good to have him back. For those of us in Britain, Samble's the name of the Goldie drum, little noise at the top. But I believe there's a Dutch word for Samble. You were telling me earlier.
It's just the same pronouncing, only it is a sauce.
Oh, fantastic. Is that any particular kind of sauce?
Well, it's very spicy. It's very
spicy sauce. Ah, lovely. Well, hopefully Samble can leave a spicy, flavoursome, hot lap for us here. We're just on board with him, heading down to turn 4. I like this new camera angle, just on board the side of the head. Quite nice. Ooh, very twitchy on the exit turn 4. He's low on ERS. I'm not sure if he's going to improve on his current lap. See how he goes. He is in the Aston Martin, of course.
The Alpha Tauri of Simba.
We'll get to Simba. We'll come back to him. The Lion King's got a special place in my notes for today. Don't you worry. I'm sure Mandy will be listening, eagerly waiting to hear what I've got to say about the fishy lion. Anyway, Samuel comes into the final corner. He's out of ERS, but he's thundering towards the line. Does he improve? He does, and he's up to 8th.
There's a Robinson.
The other of the new drivers, just to quickly mention, Shadow Lancer in the Mercedes. He's one of our new drivers as well. It'd be good to see how he does. He's just coming to the pits. He's set a banker lap of 1 at 9. Not to make too many comments here, but just a reminder to everyone, obviously Austria's pit entrance is a little bit dangerous. Try and keep it in the lines, please.
Well, I am having a look at the Ferrari of Connor. That's a set a time.
Another person,
out lap, so I'm not going to watch anymore.
Another person just to set a time is our tier. Oh, sorry, not tier. MRCX Challenger tier Victoire, the Challenger tier champion of MRCX on our Fridays. Mr. Energy Dan, the Energy Dan is now in the Energy car of Red Bull. I think we should rename Energy Dan Monster Dan.
He Monster Dan. In the first lap, but still.
Monster Dan's pitting.
Yeah, he spun in the first corner.
Monster Dan.
Yeah, the Monster Dan.
Yes. We're looking just quickly at the YouTube chat. Hello, RC Danny. Hello, Stuvine. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Da Convertible. Joyful Hell. Long time no speak. Are you coming back to MRC, or are you just enjoying watching? Let us know. Gavin Jenkins, who's that guy? He sounds a bit shoddy and dangerous.
I don't know.
Don't trust that
strange.
Guy. Yeah,
no. Same.
Interesting. I heard that Joyful Hell and Gavin Jenkins, I actually heard that they were brother and sister. I heard they were a family. But then again, maybe all Scots are family, because they're all, they're all from the same end of the woods, aren't they? So who's on track that we can jump on board with? Purple Sector, let's find out how he's doing. He hasn't had a Purple Sector once, so we continue.
Oh, what? So no drinking yet, shame.
Oh, there's time, Mr. Gecko.
There's always time.
Oh, that's the one thing in MRC, we always have time. Oh, he's gone wide at turn 6? Yeah, turn 6 I think. No, turn 5. So this lap's not looking the best for him. We've mentioned the Ferraris earlier. We're just on board with Mr. Avanash, who's returning as well. Forgot to mention Avanash is back.
I have missed a corner.
Avanash is back, everyone. For those who are not aware, Avanash is one of our stewards, and he's also just generally a round nice bloke, actually. He had to step away from the league. He had other commitments to worry about for a while, but he is back. And he's back with some vengeance. Can he deliver a good lap time? Comes into the penultimate corner. Plenty of scent there. He's a bit wide, and he has invalidated. Oh, that's a shame. Was on for an okay lap there, to be fair to him. Would have been a 1.6.5, which would have cooked him. Bit all 6, so that's a shame. However, he'll go again.
Ooh, that is not a good lap of Ghost Rider. Ooh, 116. But there's still time, mate. You can do it.
Yes. Man is on his way into the pits. Who else is on track? Jam. So Jam made a return to MRC towards the end of last season. He was previously in Tier 3. He stepped away for a while.
Peanut butter and jam. Oh, I love it.
Well, the Jam I'm referring to here is he's got a bit wide there.
He's
the Man Jam.
He's still in an American car, so I can still say it.
Oh yeah, of course you can. Well, we'll call him Peanut Butter Jelly from now on, because the American-Dutch mashup. We'll go with that.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's actually just American.
Wow.
We eat it with crisps.
Back Meso's in my personal favourite car, which Gavin calls it the Willy, I call it by its proper name, the Sex-Mobile. That's its official name, is the Sex-Mobile, but you know, sex on wheels. It's just beautiful.
Well,
Speaking of Gavin, I suppose we should give him some airtime. He's just gone off track there, actually. Has the boy in AlphaTauri. Now, I'm going to question his morals here. So, Gavin, aka Banshee, Night Shadow, Dominatrix, as he probably thinks of himself. I think he thinks of himself as a Dominatrix, really. He's just gone 7th, and it's 6.6, not a bad lap. Now, Gavin,
behind his teammate.
When I joined the league, he was in a McLaren. Then he quickly changed to a Ferrari. And he did a Red Bull, then a Ferrari. No, it was Alpine, then Ferrari. And now he's in AlphaTauri. Now, the one common factor here is that he's staying far away from the likes of Mercedes and Williams, Aston Martin. I think he's got an issue with Mercedes power, apart from those in McLaren.
I think he does.
He was only in McLaren because he likes Iron Brew, and it looks like Iron Brew. Well, I think he's being racist to Mercedes and the Germans.
Oh, racism.
So not only does he hate the French, but he hates the Germans.
Well, that's good luck for him that today he's going to drive at some point of a German track.
Well, and next week we're in France, his favourite track.
Yes! Oh, that's going to be lovely for him.
Yes, he can't wait, I'm sure.
I think Connor's not happy with us.
Connor? I tell you what, I love Connor.
He says in the chat, hello! Oh yeah, Connor, we see
hello, Connor, don't you worry, son, we caught your spin early on.
Don't worry,
Mandy Grantham, I know you and Simba are an item, and obviously you are bound to agree and support him, and that's fine, but Mercedes is not just meh, that is not accurate. No, Mandy, he's not got taste of... I'm making me squeak here, Mandy, we're going to fall out. I will have beef with you in the sewer chat later. Don't make me do it, I'll beef you. Right, Connor. Oh, baby Stu, baby Hornet even has just lost it on the exit turn 3. Oh, baby Hornet.
The baby, the wee baby.
The baby Hornet.
The baby Hornet, the choir boy, some people call him.
He's a very good racer, actually, is the little of the Hornets. I had a fantastic battle with him and his brother at the same time in the charity race. I was in a Hornet sandwich.
I commentated that one as well.
You did. I was in a Hornet sandwich, and I tell you what, I did enjoy it. Right up to the moment that I realised that they could take me out, and then I got scared.
That's the thing.
Yes, all purple sectors improving, but still no purple sector.
Still no? Oh, come on, purple sector.
I think we'll do a Jaeger bomb. Every time I see him set a purple sector, Jaeger bombs. How about that? Oh, he's in the final corner, no! Right, let's jump back on board. Let's have a look who's about to start a lap. Energy down on the way out the pits. Jensen on the way into the pits. Jam also on the way out the pits.
We still wait for 2 people.
Let's go on Back Meso. He's currently down at 18th. He's only got 1 minute 8.1 on the lap board at the moment.
That's my former teammate as well.
Yes, he's another of those fast racers who really could put on a show.
There's a strange thing. I had 2 teammates in 2 seasons, and they've both gone up, and I'm still there. I'm still stuck down there.
Back Meso set a purple middle sector.
Ooh.
Purple! I just said he's quick and he's set a purple. Does that mean he's going to get pole? Let's have a look. Through the final corner.
Where will you go?
Is the power of the Williams going to take him to first? Not quite. He goes 10th.
He's down. Top 10.
I was hoping to see a Williams at the front. Right.
There's always,
who can we pick on here? Who can we have a look at? That convertible? I think he's about to go for a lap. Let's do an on-board lap. So that convertible was turn 1, and we're going to ignore the line. He's got a little bit wide. We're going to ignore that. Stay with him. See if he completes a lap.
You've got to say for a Tier 4 champion, he's
still nice and open there.
Yeah, he's still first.
He's gone a bit deep into 3. I think we'll save him the embarrassment and move on. Tom Brown is up on his lap. Let's stay on board with him. Tom Brown's up on his lap. Very late on the brakes into turn 3, but he's got it stopped. Here he goes. Speed and power.
Same for Avinash, he's on up on this lap as well. Gotta watch the Ferrari.
Joyful Hell says she'll join in and do tequila shots. Joyful Hell, I would like you to do some tequila shots right now just because, no other reason, just do them. Mark Hodger, you can do some rum shots because I know how much you like rum, even more than you like rum.
Avinash went wide.
Tom Brown's bailed on his lap.
Oh, did he do? Oh, and
He's in the
Avinash
pits.
takes his place.
Avinash has just gone second. I told you, he's back. He's back with some venom.
I think they're at the same time.
They have, which is weird because whoever sets it first technically should be ahead, and Avinash set it second. But anyway,
well, now you can see this.
Energy Dan's got his bombs. Sorry, Energy Dan, Monster Dan.
The Monster Man.
Monster Dan has gone fast as well. 5.7. Right.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting one. We've got a Red Bull, aka a Green Monster, currently fastest at the Monster Ring, because obviously we're not mentioning, that company.
No, we are not sponsoring anyone.
And AlphaTauri, well, they can just be the Tesco version, the Asda version, which is Blue Charge.
Oh,
Blue Charge.
They're the pound shop version.
Happy Shopper energy drinks.
Yeah, there we go.
Lovely.
There we go. Now we got it. Happy Shopper energy drinks.
Lovely
well, who is doing a lap? Simba is 2/10 up.
Just looking at the YouTube chat, some guy called Calvin Mack, I believe he might have won the small match of the Tier 2 race on Monday. Rumour has it he won. He's just popped up in YouTube chat. We don't have time for you, Calvin. Go away.
Nah, you already got you. Oh, Simba goes second. Oh.
He does. Simba's got some right pace on here. He is also in the 1 minute 5s. So only 2 people so far. He's in the Happy Shopper, Happy-Go-Lucky energy drink car.
There's still one guy that always waits at the end, and that's Mindful.
Mindful Wasp, clearly waiting to the end. He's still not left the garage though. I believe. Actually, no. I don't. Mindful Wasp is actually on a qualifying ban. I take it back. He's on a qualifying ban.
Oh,
so
he's on a qualifying ban. I did not say anything.
Sorry, it's in my notes.
Well, you can see it's a 1-2 for the monsters.
We're jumping on board with Connor, because Connor's currently up on his lap. He's in another sector. What can Connor Hardy do? He's 4/10 up on his lap. This could put him in line with Simba. And he has gone purple in the middle sector, you're right. Come on, Connor, keep it clean.
No pressure.
Nice and aggressive on the curb. Lovely.
It's good. It's good. He's driving the
He's on the power. Here he goes.
And here he goes.
To the line. And it's a 158 seconds. Energy Dan's crashed. Energy Dan has crashed somewhere on the track. Where has he lost it?
I cannot see it on the map.
No, but it's just got things retired. We'll investigate that later.
Let's see who can do
Simba is currently in the pit lane, so Simba's not going to improve either. Dak Convertible was on a lap, but he's 3/10 down. Avinash in the pit, Tom Brown
is on the lap, he's 2/10.
He is, he's caught the second up. He's gone! Nice Shadow round! Gavin's round!
I did do nothing, it's your fault!
I just caught it! I will take all the blame. Gavin, it's my fault you spun. I made that happen.
Blame. I was watching him.
We made it happen.
Yes.
You spin me right round.
Anyway. No, let's shut up.
Right. Tom Brown is on a lap. He's 700 up on his current time. Can Tom higher up?
No,
the flag has dropped, so everyone is just going to finish the lap there on or stay in the pits.
All stay in the pit here. Who is on a time?
Well, Tom Brown's in the middle sector.
Is a 10th up in the first, and he spun. I'm not going to watch any
Tom
more
Brown's
of him.
just gone purple middle sector. He's a 10th up on his current time.
Ooh.
With a good final sector, Tom could put it on the front row. Maybe even more. He's got a bit wide. He hasn't been validated though. I don't know how. He got very lucky there. He's going to charge to the line. 1 minute 5.8. He goes seconds. I called that.
That's a good lap.
Dak Convertible is currently in middle sector.
For a man that was
see how he does.
Nearly the whole qualifying.
Oh no, Dak Convertible's finished lap. Night Shadow is on not on an improved lap. Roundy's pitting.
He's not. He's staying.
Who have we got? Shadow Lancer. He's not on a lap either.
No, he was on the lap, but he spun.
Jenski is on a lap, but he has gone very wide. I don't think he's going to improve.
Still got a 10th up, so he stays.
He doesn't improve.
Nope.
So we have our grid.
So that is it.
Wow, that flew by. So just quickly without the grid, just go quickly in. So Energy Dan, aka Monster Dan, on pole. Tom Brown returning from his exodus of pleasing himself rather than racing is in second. Connor is in third. Connor, who said he could not drive and he was struggling for pace, is in third. Simba is stepping down from tier 2 to tier 3, clearly picking up where he left off last time in tier 3, of being right on the pace in fourth. Dak Convertible recent champion of Tier 4, is in 5th, and Avanash, returning from his little step away, is in 6th. Gavin, some Scottish dude, is in 7th.
Oh.
I'll have to wait for the screen to reload me people.
I can see a hash. So.
Hold on. There we go. Okay, Kia Soze, 8th. Roundy stepping in today. He's a Tier 4 guy who's currently reserving for McLaren. He's in 9th. Ghost Rider on his debut in 10th. Givan, 11th. Baby Hornet, 12th. Batmeter, 13th. Samble on his return is 14th. Purple Sector didn't get a purple time, but is 15th on his debut. Man, 16th. Shadowlance on his debut in 17th. Jam on his return is 18th. Jetski, 19th. And Mindful Wasp, who has a qualifying ban, sits in 20th place, and I'm sure will fight
if you
hard
look at
through
the
the
top
race.
3, it's just a 10th clear them.
Yes, in fact, 1 second separates 12th place, and 1st. Not even a second, but less than half a tenth between the top 3. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's some pace there.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Oh yes, very, very interesting.
This is going to be very, very interesting, my brothers.
Very good, very nice.
Oh, very good, very nice, eh?
Okie dokie. So,
alright.
For those who are not aware yet, the formation lap on this game.
Oh, it looks a little bit darky.
It does. Darky.
Well, we have rain.
Do we bless the rains down in Austria? Is that the question?
Well, I shall ask Toto.
Toto!
He has not replied to my message.
No. Funny enough, Toto wouldn't reply to me either, unless he was trying to snipe me like he did with George Russell, Nico Rosberg, Valtteri Bottas. You know, there's a stream of drivers who've gone from Williams to Mercedes, and I've been at Williams this is my 3rd season at Williams now. Maybe I'm going to get the call for next season for Mercedes. Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm quite happy I'm quite happy at Williams, actually. I don't want to. I love Williams.
Christian Horner hates me. I don't know why, but
I hate Christian Horner. If I ever got a phone call from Christian Horner saying to come and drive, I would say I'd rather. Nah, I can't really say on the air what I'd rather do, but there's many things.
Wait, are we racing or no?
We're on the formation lap. Don't worry, Mr. Gecko. This is not Tier 2. We're not having a repeat of Tier 2.
I still have that flashback.
Hey, I've heard many a man get worried. Cool. Many a man gets worried. So obviously, the new formation lap on this game, everything is nice in terms of tyre wear. You don't have to worry about tyre wear so much. Just get your tyres nice and warmed up. And on the return to the grid, you get to position your car, angle, and position the box a little bit more, which is quite interesting. I messed it up on Monday, but you know, one can be defensive or attacking with it.
Well, I just looked at the tyres. There's one
Mr.
person.
Energy Dan on pole is on the hards.
And Tom Brown on softs. Well, but Meter is disqualified.
Why wouldn't it let me look at... There we go. I'm looking at the wrong things in the menu.
Oh, don't worry.
Right, so... yes, you're right. Tom Brown on the softs, the only man to go for it, so he's being aggressive here. Energy Dan, Simba, Avanash, Roundy, Givan, Backmado, Purple Sector, Shadow Lancer, and of course Mindful Wasp, all going for the hearts, and everyone else is sat pretty on a medium. So, who are you putting money on? Because, you know, we're putting money on this now. Who are you putting money on for the win? Ooh, Simba and Daphne Vertical are coming together.
For the win!
Both been put back on the grid. Who are you going to put the money on for the win? Let's do it right here, right now. I'm going Avanash.
You going Avanash?
I'm going Avanash or Connor. It's going to be a Ferrari.
Well, I think it's going to be an Alpine.
Ooh, Energy Dan has just lost it on his way to the grid and gone very onto the grass. He's trying too hard to get the tyres hot.
Well,
here we go. And he's gone too far. We'll see who else goes too far. Oh, we've got an issue here, guys. We've got...
someone just drew...
I think we might be having a red flag.
I think we do, because the rounds are now in second. Yes,
I think we've got a red flag.
I do not know. Because Sambal is the only one that's left, right?
Okay, so we've got a race start. Okay, not sure what's going on here, but anyway, we've got cars all over the place in the race to turn 1.
So no.
So Tom Brown is into the lead. Simba 2nd, Connor 3rd, Dak and Vertical 4th. Energy Dan down to 5th, Night Shadow 6th, Kia Soze 7th, Giban 8th, Brownie 9th, and two McLaren's fighting side by side the way to turn 4.
Energy then just got
And
past that
Steve
convertible.
Hornet.
No, I did not see anything.
Tom Brown's still leading. That
Well, he
convertible
should
and
be.
Energy Dan's fighting hard. Oh, I don't know where to look.
Oh, there's a yellow in sector 2, some Mercedes. Oh, one of the new guys, Shadow Lancer.
Yeah, he's just down at the back.
Right.
Unfortunately, he's
Not a
going to have to catch
great
up.
start. Not a great
Shadow
start.
Lancer from Purple Sector are going to have to fight hard to catch up. I'm sure they will.
Well,
So
not
Simba's up
first
to
race, so
second.
we can't
Connor's
really-
maintained in third. Energy Dan
Brown is
is
just
back up
driving
to fourth.
away. That man is just driving away all the time.
He is. Those soft
not
tyres really are. If you look back from him, wow, look at that gap. I'm just going to bring up the telemetries now. So gap to leader will do. Tom has currently got over a second to Simba. Simba on the hards in second. Connor in third on the mediums. Let's see how he fares. He's got slightly more grip right now than Simba. Can Connor impose himself on
there's a
the
bike,
Lion
Night
King?
Shadow and then convertible. Night Shadow
Yes, that convertible on board with the Mercedes now. He
Fight
thinks
back.
better of it. He thinks better of it.
Oh, he's not. Smart man, smart man.
Ooh, Ghost Rider having a little look up the inside. And we've got Man behind him having a little look as well.
Ooh, I think there's a collision and the purple sector.
Oh,
nearly
Shadow
hits
Lancer
the
in
wall.
Purple Sector. I've had a moment. I'm not sure. We just caught the end of that. We didn't quite see what happens, but I'm sure we'll hear about it in the
I just
Super Room later
saw
on.
the view of
Jam.
purple sector.
Jam Peanut Butter Jelly has made a pit stop, so I'm
so we
sure he will have
He's
some
on
good
the
pace on
sauce.
those softs. He's going to have to make another stop later on.
Oh, he has to go very, very quick.
So Tom Brown, the man from Sheffield, South Yorkshire's finest, is running away.
He's a little bit.
He's running away off
wide
track, but meanwhile, what is going on here between Connor and Simba? Dak Convertible's pitting, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Do you mind having a look to see what he's doing? Is that a wing change?
I am having a look.
Connor, meanwhile, is clean from turn one. Simba's gone wide.
A wing change, yes he is.
Ah,
He
that's
has a
why he's
wing
pitting.
damage.
Connor is
Yes,
lining up
yes.
Simba. Here we go.
And let's have a. I want to see
Turn
this as
three.
well.
And meanwhile, we've also got. Oh, we can't look, but Night Shadow's at the inside of Energy Dan. He's through. We didn't quite see it because we. Oh,
And
Energy
Energy
Dan
Dan
has
went
actually
wide.
gone off track. He's lost another position.
Kaiser Soze.
So Sose's through, and actually Baby Hornet might take him too.
He is taking the pressure on the.
Meanwhile, Simba has taken back Connor. We have missed that. There's just so much going on. It's hard to know where to look.
It is. See, Jens and Avinash are fighting. The two Ferrari engines. And he's winning this. Also.
So can they go side by side through here? Let's go on board with Jenski. Jenski's brave.
But will that hold up? They're still side by side.
They're still and still into the second last
Avinash
corner.
is just faster.
He is. Avinash gone round the outside. He's held on. Fantastic drives from both of them. Nice and clean.
Jens was thinking about it.
Jenski's out of ERS though. Oh my gosh, we've got a McLaren.
There's another one fighting.
Energy Dan's into the pits. I think he got damaged when he was fighting with Gav. Oh wow, we've got both McLarens and and Man. Both McLarens and Baby Hornet gone wide in turn one. Ghost Rider's now going for a move on both of the McLarens.
Well,
Oh
Ghost Rider's
wow.
past one already.
We've got an
And
absolute
he's passed the
tussle into
second
turn
one as
three.
well.
Ghost Rider's
passed
passed
both
both
of
of them. That's the Williams power.
Wow.
Williams. That's the way of the Williams. That's how we do it.
Come on, lads. I'm in your car after
Hey,
this.
I'm telling you now, as speaking from personal experience here, this is how we do it at Williams. We go all out attack. Sometimes.
Well, yeah, I won't
Ask
believe you.
Bergen. Ask Bergen. He knows.
I'm not going to ask Bergen.
Anyway, Connor is all up the chuff, to quote himself. All up the chuff of Simba. I wouldn't want to be right behind a lion. That Lion King could hurt someone.
Oh yeah, Connor's got a better line though.
He does.
Very tight, very tight.
And tell you what, Gavin is there too. This is now an AlphaTauri sandwich that Connor's in here.
Yeah, but he's got some space between him and Shadow.
Yes. Oh, Connor's just had a little bit of contact with Simba, but I think he'll get away with it. Simba's ERS light flashing very firmly there. He has nothing left.
Connor's using it as well.
Connor's got only a tiny bit left. Is he going to play ERS? I see rain. Do I see rain? I'm seeing rain. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I am seeing rain.
I see rain on the track. Connor's not had the drive out of that corner. Gav is going to sneak past here though. Gav's going to sneak past
beside
Connor.
him now. Beside.
And he's at the inside in turn 4. Connor goes deep. Does Connor get the exit? 'Cause Connor could get the switchback here.
No, he's not.
He does not. Gav has excellent drive. That's an
There is
AlphaTauri
rain
2-3.
falling.
There is definitely
no
some rain.
weather.
Gav's gone wide. Can Connor sneak up the inside in Fiestas? He has. Does Connor hold on to position?
Sneaky man.
Here he goes. Connor's back through. What's a move?
Is fast.
Wow, what driving from the pair of them.
Good
Very
man,
clean,
good man.
very fair racing. Meanwhile, speaking of clean and fair racing, Tom Brown is just checking out. Shadow Lancer has retired.
Oh,
He's lost it at turn 4, and we've got a safety car. Oh, now, is anyone going to gamble? There's... Oh, Avanash has had a collision with Gibbon, which resulted in Gibbon getting a penalty, by the way. Are we going to see anyone gamble on a set of intermediates?
I do not know, but this is...
We have got Mindful Wasp in the pits. I'm just going to jump on board with him. He's going for the soft tyre. I think he's got to go for a wing change, though, to be fair. I would gamble on a set of intermediates if I was towards the back. Because it's definitely getting wet.
The Sample is still ghosting.
Yeah, he has rejoined the session, but I think he's just having tech issues.
I think he has.
Gibbon's gone off track there behind the safety car on the hard tyre. Has he got an issue? I'm not sure.
Not that I'm seeing.
So, interesting to see here. People who've pitted so far, Jam, Mindful Wasp, Energy Dan, Duck Convertible, all have pitted so far. Interesting. Oh, Connor's left the session. Has Connor now got internet issues? Oh wow.
This is not good for him.
This is not good for Connor. He's currently in P3. He's not pitted. His car's just continuing. So we're okay. We're behind the safety car. He's not going to lose too much here. Hopefully he can get himself sorted out and back into the session before anything materialises.
Always hoping.
Indeed. Right. Anyway, safety car chat. Right. This is what we've all been waiting for. What do you want to start with? I think we should start with food.
Well, what do you want to start with?
I think we start with food. Now, we often talk in Formula 1 about sausage curbs, and Austria is famous for schnitzel and some wieners. And obviously the sausage curbs in Austria are quite significantly dangerous. But the Austrian sausage is something to behold. It makes it my favourite Austrian dish, which I was researching earlier. There's a dish called Krautfleckerl. I think that's how you say it. Krautfleckerl?
Krautfleckerl?
Something like that. It's basically pasta, some sauteed vegetables, some sausage.
I'm just going to jump in here.
And the food is all battered. It's very nice. But that's nothing on the national dish of Austria, which is Tafelspitz, I think. Which is basically a boiled beef broth with some vegetables and
boiled
minced
beef
apple.
broth.
With vegetables and minced apples, which is a very weird combination.
Well, that sounds interesting. I want to try it, actually.
Oh, I'll try it. By the way, speaking of trying things, Purple Sector's gone for the intermediates.
Yeah.
He's listening to me and my wisdom. It could also be stupid, but I like it. Do it.
Well, you never know. It's a gamble.
We love a gamble.
And we always love a gamble.
We do.
If it works out, he's a brilliant man. If it's not, tough luck.
Oh, yes. Let's have a quick little flick through the YouTube comments. Stu Vine's getting too excited in there. Bergen says he defends. No, Bergen. The Willy boys do attack. I was beefing you up here, my friend.
Well,
Mark Hodgson's enjoying the battle of the commentators. Yes, the battle of Simba, Connor, and Gav. It's the battle of the century. If only Mark was in there too.
Yeah.
Chris's wisdom is questionable at the best of times. Right, Bergen. Remember here, I am wise and no, I'm definitely not wise. Carl Edens is saying, "Come on, Connor." Indeed, come on, Connor. Calvin Max says, "Come on, Tom." I agree. Come on, Tom. Martin Hills, aka our very own Hitler, I'll come back to that later, is Mystic Martin. Apparently.
Shadowlands left the session. He's already
Rob Smith is supporting his McLaren friend in Roundy. Go Roundy.
Good man. Just do not spin round.
Don't spin roundy. Oh, we've got some very silly comments in the YouTube chat. If you're a spamming person like you, please go away. How do we get rid of these? I'm not sure how we get rid of this, but obviously YouTube needs to ban this. Safety car in this lap! Ooh. Now, Purple Sector's the only one on the intermediates. Well, I think it could pay off because the track might be dry. The track might be dry, but it's going to get wet quickly.
Oh, yeah,
and we love things that get wet quickly. And I'm going to leave that one there. Now, when is Tom Brown going to go?
Well, the rain does look heavier.
Martin is right, the rain does look heavy, and you are saying the same. I agree.
Yeah, I think
the rain looks heavier than me after a heavy sesh.
I think Purple Sector is doing something very, very small.
Bergen, you're right, I do owe you a race win, we'll leave that there. Tom Brown's gone early, he's gone wide though, so has Simba.
Oh,
Tom Brown has roared away, wow. Oh wow. Connor got overtaken by Gav, but Gav did it too early, had to bail out, and has now been passed by Kia Soze. Connor has still got internet issues and he's not back with us properly. So he's very much vulnerable.
About, like 2 minutes maybe.
Fingers crossed Connor can get back in.
That's just hope, but Kaiser Soze is closing though. Even though he can drive through the Ghost, and he will.
Driving past Ghost is surprisingly distracting and terrifying.
Yeah, it is very distracting.
Although, Connor's Ghost is rapid! Kia Soze can't keep up with him! Wow, the speed of Connor and his Ghost. Connor has rejoined, can he retake control of his car? Meanwhile, Gavin's all over the back now, Kia Soze for what third place, but he's gone wide! He's gone wide!
What is this?
Jack Harrison, aka Ejaculate, has said this has been a bashing race so far. You're damn right, son, it has been. Do you know that your name is the same as a Leeds United footballer? If you didn't know, you're welcome. If you did know, well, good for you.
Oh, something happened.
Something happened there, Gav.
No, Simmer pitted. I thought something happened.
We've got a Ferrari racing into the pits.
Roundy went wide.
Avanash is in the pits too. Purple Sector on the intermediates, just keeping with everyone.
Sector, mate. You did something very incredible. Just keep.
I'm telling you now, Chris's wisdom and Purple Sector listening is the key to success.
Well, yeah, he is now gaining.
He's flying. I maintain here. Purple Sector on the intermediates is the man on a mission from God. And he's at the inside. He's giving Give plenty of room. Though. He's being careful. That's the right thing to do.
Himself.
Ooh. Jack Harrison, have you just insulted my beloved Leeds United? Tell me who you support before you make comments on my team. I'll have you on toast, sunshine. Right.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, keep it that way, Gecko. I know what your preferences are. Oh, we've got an Aston Martin off track. Samuel's gone wide.
And it's the Sambal.
Meanwhile, the Red Bull duo of Mindful and SFR Energy Down are fighting together here very hard. We have got a yellow flag. Has someone gone round? They have us an Alfa Romeo. We're about to see him on the left. Baby Hornets recovering. Tom Brown. Oh no, Avanash is gone.
Oh no! There goes your prediction.
We've got a safety car. Oh, Avanash. He's just put the intermediates on. We're going to see where he's lost it in the exit of turn 4. Oh no, Avanash. He's lost it in the wall. Oh no, same as Shadow Lancer. We have another safety car, and here's a crucial one. Tom Brown has just pitted for intermediates. So he's just got a very cheap pit stop.
Oh, and Purple Sector here.
Purple Sector, by the way. Purple Sector, by the way, can we just appreciate, is in 4th place.
Because of that smart.
Purple Sector, listening to me and my wisdom.
Good man.
Bergen should be corrected. I apologise, Chris. You damn right apologise, Bergen. Get back in your box. Listen to me and my wisdom, everyone. I am the knowledge of all. Harrison says at the Jers, yeah, you Rangers boys can get back in your box, you're a Farmers League. Hodgie has reported what spam. Hodgie the hero. Blessed be to Hodge. Have a rom on me, son. Stuvine says this is the crossover for the Inters. Damn right it is, Stuvine. Weatherman Stewart is on the case, he knows what he sees.
Is Roundy just for medium tyres?
He has. Roundy's just gone for mediums, and Sam was just gone to the hards.
I think that is not the thing he wanted.
Not what he wanted. But it's okay, they've got enough time to recover. Energy Dan has lost it. Purple Sector's pitting. Purple Sector's pitting.
What, he's pitting?
Yeah. Why? He has track position. Why are you pitting Purple Sector? Yeah. Why? No, don't pit him. What are you doing? You're ruining your opportunity to win. You'll be first on the track. You'll be first. Well, he'll be third, but he'll be net first. He's got a wing change. He's got a wing change. We'll let him go. He's got a wing change.
Right. I've not said anything. We did not see it, so.
Right, so the outliers here, we'll have a quick through. So we've got Kia Soze on the mediums in first. Ghost Rider second, also on mediums. They're both still passing the safety car. We got a glitch. I'm not sure. Batmees are on the hards. Giban on the hards. Mindful Wasp on the softs. And then Energy Down on the mediums and Roundy on the stumble. But I believe the safety car isn't actually picking anyone up. I
No,
think
he's
you might
not.
have an issue.
Oh no.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on board Kiyosose. If when he catches the safety car, if it lets him through, then I think you might
Is it a red flag?
have to look into a red flag because there might be a little glitch. The safety car is waiting on the run down to turn 4 at the moment, so we'll wait and see if it picks up Kiyosose.
Well, I'm gonna watch out Roundy then. If he stops for him, then
Yeah, Roundy's just in front of Kiyosose. We're on board with Soze now, so technically Roundy should pass the safety car.
technically, yeah.
Ghost Rider's pitting. I think he's made a late but good decision to pit. Personally, I think it's definitely in his weather. Look how much Kiyosose's struggling on exit here at turn 3. He's really struggling. He's not at all comfortable. Yeah, it has picked him up. He's had to slam the brakes on. Is this an Aston Martin 1-2? Is this an Aston 1-2? The safety car in Kiyosose?
Well, you can see.
Right, back to safety car chat.
The safety car.
Right. So, Austria. How many Austrian Formula 1 drivers can you name?
That's a good question.
Can you name more than 5? I'll give you a clue. 2 of them are significant people in Red Bull teams. Managing them, not driving for them. Actually, another one has driven for Red Bull. So, Gerhard Berger and Helmut Marko, the two of the people.
There we go.
Yes. Then you got Christian Klien, who was one of the first ever Red Bull drivers alongside David Coulthard back in 2005. You got Niki Lauda, Jochen Rindt, and Alex Wirtz are the key ones that most people would be familiar with.
Well, there we go.
So, do you want to speak about some famous people from Austria?
Well, there's a lot.
There are. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger's one that always comes to mind. And get to the chopper! Yeah!
Get to the chopper now!
Yes.
Put that cookie down!
There's another strong name from Austria might go by the name of Adolf Hitler. We know he was quite a powerhouse of some form across Europe in the mid-1900s. He caused some controversy.
If you look at the history of it, the dictatorship, he was a good dictator.
I'm not going to give opinions. I'm not going to give opinions on Hitler.
No, if you look at the history, just instead of the war, just do that.
Yes, the war that we won. Anyway, we're going to move on swiftly. Obviously Hitler was a very strong Austrian-German link-up with himself and the Nazis, but it was not as strong a partnership as Ferdinand Porsche, who obviously started up at the Porsche Motor Company, which is now German car company, run in Germans, by the Germans in the VW Group, which is a much stronger coalition of the German-Austrian agreement. I think we should put that down in history as the definitive German-Austrian thing. Martin Hills has put down Hitler was a bit of a wally. Yeah, he was. He was a bit of a wally. We'll leave that there, it's friendly. But yes, he's a less successful man than Ferdinand Porsche, who did a better job of taking over Europe in motorsport than Hitler did in the war. So as we know, motorsport is better than war. Russia, are you listening? Pay attention.
I am.
Russia needs to listen to that. Motorsport is good, war is bad. Play ball.
Yes.
Or in this case, play tyres.
If you have a dispute, just do the motorsport race.
Yes, do it on track. Don't do it with guns or taking over parts of the world that aren't yours. Anyway, no more politics because I'll get in trouble.
Yes, don't.
Austria, let's be geographical. Seeing as Martin Hills has popped up, let's talk about the hills. The hills of Austria, and by the hills I mean the mountains. The hills are alive. The hills are alive! Speaking of Martin Hills, the mountains of Austria, the Austrian Alps, did you know that 62% of Austria is covered by the Austrian Alps? 62%. That's nearly 2/3 of the country is covered by mountains. And we're right in the middle of it here. It's what is called Spielberg track, but it's really in the middle of beep nowhere.
In the forest.
But speaking of people coming together in Austria, did you know that Vienna, the capital, I think it's Vienna, 1/4 of the population of Austria live in Vienna. 1/4! 1/4 of the population live in the capital. That's ridiculous! Move to the hills! Move to the hills! Martin Hills is an example of this. And one final fun fact for Austria. Austria is a Germanic word. There we go, bringing back Austrian-Germany's alliance again. It's a Germanic word, and apparently it derives from Germanic language, meaning east, which is funny because Austria's east of Germany. So basically, the Germans have always seen it as an eastern part of themselves.
Well, you can always tell them it's East Germany.
It basically is just East Germany.
Basically, it's East Germany if you say. But the safety car is coming in.
Alex Wirtz is a mountain bike rider, just like our very supreme leader, not like Hitler, Martin Hills, who's a much better leader than Hitler, I would say. Anyway, Kaiser Soze and Gibbon both on the dry tyres, everyone on the inters, and we are racing again. Jam's had a collision with Baby Hornet. What's happened there? And Kaiser's lost in the final corner. No! Kaiser Soze! What's he done? Which means
Night Shadow now is coming up.
he is. He's going up the inside of Gibbon. Gibbs got absolutely no grip. Oh, Gibbs lost it. He's had a collision with the Williams. Oh, can't say much more than that, but that'll get looked at later. No,
well, we have
so
to
he's
say
disqualified.
We have to say, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider has had a fantastic race in the Williams in third. Tom Brown's back up to second. Gavin, the Banshee Supreme, is in first.
A little bit of a
How's that happened? How's Banshee in first? I can't allow this. This is not allowed.
Come on, Tommy. No, I'm just kidding.
Tom Brown had a very good race in Tier 2 on Monday, and he is looking to replicate that tonight with more.
He will.
Let's watch the fight for the lead. I think this is where we need to be. Gav versus Tom. Tom in the Alpine looking tasty as ever. Gav. Oh, Tom's had a big moment, but he's just held on. That gives Gav a bit of breathing room.
And that gives Ghost
El Ghostio.
And the convertible now is fighting the Man. What's the money?
Yes, Mr. Man.
I'm missing something behind me here.
Matt. And Bob Connor. Connor's in the middle of two different fights. Can he get on the back of Jensky?
Did something happen? Oh no, Simba's in the pits again.
Simba must have surely got damage. Why else would he be pitting? He must have some damage.
He just loves it.
You got a bit of a gap to Gibbon. Gibbon's not pitting. I just want to point out here, Gib, my friend, please pit. Please pit. You're on a very old set of hard tyres. It's a very wet track. Please pit, Gib.
Simba is doing a wing change. He's doing a wing change.
Baby Hornet, Jam and Roundy make up the end of the grid.
Gibbon is doing a risk.
I think it's an unnecessary risk. Pit, please, Gib. Please pit.
I think someone whispered in his ear. Just keep doing that.
Mandy confirms Simba does have wing damage. It is a shame for the Lion King. I'll come back to the Lion King later because I have some more fun facts of Austria which relate to lions.
And
so Gav leads.
A little bit of a luck above man.
A quick run through the grid. So, Mr. Gav, Banshee. For once, he's not taking photos with his Volvo and his dog. He's racing the car and doing quite a good job of it. He's leading. Tom, the man from Sheffield. Hopefully, he's not got a Mardy bum like the Arctic Monkeys. He's all over the back of Gav. Ghost Rider third. Jensen fourth.
Purple Sector. Oh, he's doing a fantastic job there, Purple Sector. Well, Mindful was kept past, and he has what he kept past. Purple. No, he's not.
Not quite, but he's got some company. Mindful Wasp and Mana right up his chuff. Energy Dan, aka Monster Dan, waiting to pants too.
And let's see. Connor is closing in on the Jensk.
Gibbon has been passed by Baby Hornet now.
Oh, that is not a surprise in my eyes.
No.
That's another
Jensky and Connor's the fight to watch right now, I think.
Energy done, and Man swaps places.
Yeah, right now it's the Connor versus Jensky fight. The Haas versus the Ferrari.
Yeah.
On board with Connor.
Oh, we also have Connor's old rivalry behind him. Convertible.
Have you noticed? Yeah, that convertible was the man behind Connor. DRS enabled.
Ooh.
Is it drying? It doesn't look to be drying, but it must be. Connor is pitting. No, he's not. He's bailed out of it, but someone else is pitting. Ghost Rider's pitting.
Yeah. I think when he saw that, I think he panicked and went to the pits. I think. Or you could say
Tom Brown's taking the lead. Tom Brown's taking the lead. We've somehow missed Tom Brown taking the lead.
Oh,
Gavin's got DRS on him. We're on board with these two now. This is the fight. This is the fight. Tom's going for the inside. Gav goes to the outside. It's an easy defender for Tom.
On the softs. He's on
How quickly is this track going to dry? It already looks like it's drying. Wow. Ghost Rider going for the softs is bold. I'd have gone for a medium. You can go to the end from here on a medium. The softs, they're not going to last.
Oh, we never know when there's not a safety car.
Yeah, this is true. Also, the tyre might be better on the soft, to be fair.
Is Gibbon now a smart man?
Yeah, I'd say he's a smart man, but I don't think his strategy was smart. I think he's just gone too far on that
He's
tyre.
got 18 laps and
He's going to have to pit again. He's going to have to pit again, is Gibbon. So I don't think it's going to work.
Roundy is now on his mediums, and there's a...
Oh, we've got a car around! Ghost Rider's gone! No! Oh, Tom Brown's pitting. Gav has continued. We've got a safety car coming out, so Tom Brown might have just played a blinder. Jensky pits, Connor pits, that convertible pits, Purple Sector pits, Mindful Wasp pits, Energy Dan's pitting, the Red Bulls are going to stack. Oh dear.
It's a 5 second for Mindful.
I'm just going to say now, everyone who's got to the pit lane has pitted with the exception of Gav. Gav has passed the safety car, so I think he will pit this lap. He has to pit this lap.
He has to pit.
If he doesn't, he will be the prey of everybody.
Hard, medium.
I would personally go for a medium right now, but the hard felt good. It felt good to get a hard on.
That sounds strange, but okay.
Yes.
Oh, Jam is disqualified.
Jam blocking the pit exit. He must have lost it on the pit exit. Let's jump backwards and see what we can see.
Oh, he was blocking apparently.
Jam.
Oh, and
Connor sped on the safety car. Connor, no.
The Connor Coxer.
Oh, Connor, no.
It's a chicken, don't worry.
So, Gav has got enough time to pit and come back out either just ahead of or just behind Tom. That's the good news. The bad news is he's really got to have a good pit stop here and not lose at the pit lane. I'm on board with Gav. They've got Delta. They've got Deltas. That's why Connor got the penalty. They've got a Delta. Okay, let's run on board with Gav for his pit stop.
Night Shadow will be okay.
He'll come out just ahead of or just behind Tom. They were dead level on track.
He's now driving.
He's gone for hards. Tom's gone for mediums, as has Jensky. So Tom's gone for mediums, as has Connor, who's not pitted according to this. Anyway, Gav's coming out easily ahead.
Yeah, he's easily gone
ahead. He's actually benefited there.
Tom Brown's got the warmer tyres.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter behind the safety car because Gav can control the pace. So, Gav catches the safety car. Sorry. Right, so Gav's got the safety car. Let's do some more safety car talk. Did you know the world's oldest zoo is based in Austria? Right? And it was started up. Oh, Gecko, you've lost the session. Are you still there? Apologies everyone, it seems that Mr. Gecky Matthews, aka Matty, has lost connection. I will just have to do this alone for now. Right. So, fun fact of Austria for you. The world's oldest zoo is based in Austria. It was set up in 1752 and holds many animals, but no animals anywhere near as crazy as our very own wild banshee and our own tame lion, the Lion King Simba. But the biggest animal of all, the biggest, is definitely Connor Hardy. Matty, you're back! What happened?
Yes!
Did your internet go?
Well, my cat was upstairs and he thought it was fun to pull out my cable off the internet.
Sure, what's funny is we were just talking about animals and how much of an animal Connor was, Banshee is, and Simba is. And then your animal, as we talk about it, disconnects your internet. I think that was fate.
Yeah, that was just very, very big fate.
What is your favourite animal, Mr. Gecko? That's your name, Gecko.
My favourite?
Yes.
That
just saying how the world's oldest zoo is in Austria. So what is your favourite animal?
It's gonna be a surprise. A snake.
A snake? You slithery little creature. Oh. Would you like to know another fun fact? This isn't such a fun one, actually. The sewing machine was created in Austria. Did you know that?
Well, technically, yes.
Oh. That's it. I quit. What's the point of having fun facts if you already know them? That is just that's unacceptable.
Only thing I knew.
That's unacceptable, and that's it. Right. I am going to liken the current drivers on our grid to real-life F1 drivers, and I'm going to start with Connor Hardy.
Oh,
I'm going to call him Carlos Sainz because he's a smooth operator.
He's a smooth
in a Ferrari.
operator.
Tom Brown, I'm going to like him.
Is not here, so
I'm going to liken Tom Brown to Lando Norris. He's a very lively, excitable soul who gets carried away, but we love him for it anyway.
I was going to say he wasn't Alonso.
No, heavens no. He fancies himself too much to be Alonso. Speaking of fancying himself, George Russell, as we know, likes to post lots of selfies and posy photos on Instagram, doesn't he? And I was looking through Instagram earlier, some of our drivers, just to try and find who our MRC George Russell is. Now, the irony here is the person who is our MRC George Russell hates George Russell. It's Night Shadow, Gavin, who hates George Russell, loves to pose a few selfies, especially with his little dog and his partner and his Volvo. And lots of them are very pouty, posy sort of photographs, and that makes him our resident George Russell. The King's Lynn man, in real life, is a Scotsman. Would you believe it? I know! I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
That is amazing.
I know! I just can't believe it. I'm also going to go with Energy Dan. I'm going to liken Energy Dan to Sergio Perez. Not because he's in the Red Bull, but because he seems to pull results out when things go wrong. But when he's out front leading, it's not always plain sailing for him. As we saw, we saw in MRCX, where technically speaking he's not out front, he's fighting through the midfield. But because it's the tier system, he does quite well.
He does.
He does indeed. So I'm going to say that Mr. Energy Dan is Sergio Perez. But he joined me doing a shoey whilst being in a Red Bull. So does that make him Daniel Ricciardo?
Technically.
I think, but actually no, I think Dak Convertible is more like Danny Ricciardo because he's a cheeky little sod. He's a cheeky fella. He loves a bit of fun, and he loves to be aggressive on the late braking. So
aggressive man.
He is. I think he's a bit more of a Danny Ricciardo. Safety car is in this lap, everybody. We get to have some more racing, and it's finally drier than Gandhi's flip-flop. Don't know if that's politically correct or not, but I've said it now. Bergen says Thomas K-Mag. No, that's harsh on K-Mag. Can't do that to Magnussen.
Oh, why not? He's a lovely
Calvin Mack, I confirm Mark's statement is true. Which statement? Calvin has more animals in his zoo. This is true. He does. Calvin has many animals. He's got a budgie in his budgie smugglers. He's got a reptile dysfunction. Not a reptile. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there and get in trouble. Chris, I've gone for an Edinburgh Pale Ale. Go on, Hodjo. Get yourself on the beds. Have one for me.
When is Night Shadow going though?
When is Night Shadow going to go? We're at the final corner. This grid is more packed than a pack of Pringles.
He is holding them so up.
He's really waiting. He's gone.
And he's gone.
Here we go.
Oh, he kept Tom Brown sleeping.
I think he should have gone earlier. I think he's not got enough of a run. And his tyres are going to be cold.
Is fighting Mindful.
We're watching back.
Mindful.
Oh, we've got a Red Bull on the inside. Is it Mindful? Is he through? He's through. He's into... Dak Convertible caught napping.
Nearly left purple sector through as well.
And we've got Dak Convertible now fighting with Mindful. Mindful Ross holds position.
And we have Connor fighting Jensky Mindful.
Where have we seen this before? A Red Bull fighting a Mercedes. Have we seen that before?
Well, we've seen that a lot.
Yes.
But will it have the same result? We do not know.
Roundy all over the back of Simba. This is the true fight between the admins. Roundy versus Simba. Oh, Roundy is thinking of pointing out shit. He nearly hits the Light King. Oh, Mandy, I hope your heart is okay. Have you got a defib ready? Because Simba might need one. He might have just had a heart attack. Oh. Back to the front. Oh, what's happened to Energy Dan? Energy Dan is right at the back. He's lost the pack. Sergio Perez, it's like him in real life. He had a collision and dropped the back in real life. Hopefully he can fight back.
He's got past Connor.
Oh, Tom Brown all over the back of Gav. Connor's pitting, he must have an issue. Meanwhile, Tom Brown and Gav is getting spicy.
We'll have a look. See what he will do.
Tom Brown has just got the back of Gav. This fight is going to be more spicy than a trip to Nando's.
No, he's just doing his time. His drive through.
Oh, good. Get it over and done with, Connor.
Gibbon is past. Simba is past.
Oh, we got a fight here. Man has got a fight going on with Sambal. Man has just held on. Will Sambal come back at him? Sambal!
Sambal!
Can he come back? Not quite.
Oh, Janks get a little bit wide.
Oh, Giban having a little look at the inside of Baby Hornet. Thinks better of it this time. He's on the soft tyre. Gibbs going for the aggressive strategy here.
He is.
Roundy's waiting in the wings too. There's McLaren sandwich. So back to the front. Gav is still hanging on from Tom. Tom's on the medium, Gav on the hard. So Tom should have the immediate pace. Will the tyres drop off? And will Gav have that long-term pace on the hards that he needs? Mandy will crack out the defib. Good job. Keep Simba going. We need him.
Oh, and here comes Mindful.
Yes, I'm busy watching the lead. We've got a very close fight for the lead. This is where we need to be right now. Tom Brown has DRS. Tom Brown has DRS. Gav will have to defend. Minister of Defence. Tell me, what would you do right now if you were Gavin? Would you go for the ERS, or would you let Tom through and then use the DRS to take him back? What would you go for?
Well, that's the thing. I will let him through.
Well, Tom's having a look at the inside. He doesn't go for it this time. Not quite close
Tom's
enough.
Tom's got more ERS, and
he does.
You are stuck with 19.
Yes.
And you can see that he will just
Daka Verbal's taking Jenski. Daka Verbal into 4th place now, flying as the Tier 4 champion. That champion has made his way up to 4th and will chase down Mindful Wasp.
Is getting close.
This is the fight. I can't take us away from this fight because this is the fight for the lead.
If he gets past, I will do my Arnold Schwarzenegger again. I will.
Get to the chopper!
Come on, Tom! Get through!
Well, right, Mindful Wasp picked up a penalty for track limits. We've only got 4 drivers with penalties so far.
Round.
Oh, Tom Brown was fast enough the race. He's so close to back in Gav. Surely this time is turn 3.
Well,
surely this is it. Here we go. That's on the side. Tom Brown's on the inside. He's already 3 before the
Yes, come on! Go to the finish!
However, we got to hold our horses here, Mr. Gecko, because Gav could have the run on him coming back towards T4.
Oh, he is.
He's not close enough this time, but next lap, if Gav can stay with him, Gav could pose a threat.
If he can do it with no mistakes. And Gibbon and Roundy are fighting.
Oh, got a lovely fight between Purple Sector and Jenski. They're also right behind Dak and
doing amazing so far.
Purple Sector on his first race in Tier 3. You know what?
Well,
I'm impressed, my friends.
Let's not jinx it yet.
No, I'll comment on what I like. I'll jinx someone if I like, but I think he's doing well. Jenski is lining him up, however, Jenski is absolutely on him like a tramp on chips. Tom Brown's picking up a 3-second penalty for track limits at the final corner. Could that be pivotal at the end of the race? He has to fast enough for the race, however.
But will that mean something after?
Let's get back to the front. I think this is about to get hot. Just like the British weather this week. Are we about to see another kind of heat wave? Gav is lining up Tom. Neither of them have much ERS here. Tom has slightly more though.
Oh, someone's pitting, and that is somebody.
Sambal pitting. Right, Gav's not quite close enough. I don't think he's going to make a move. Let's flip back to Daka Vertical, Purple Sector, and Jenski. Jenski didn't get any drive out of turn 4. Purple Sector did. Daka Vertical just has a bit much of a gap, just so Purple Sector staying put.
Closing.
Not close enough though. Roundy is in 8th, Gibbon and 9th just behind him. And McLarens have swapped positions.
Again?
Have the soft tyres on Gibbon's car given up?
Who knows? Energy Dan is past.
Energy Dan's up to 10th, he just passed Man indeed, he's making some progress. But Man's coming back at him.
Is the man going to be the man?
Energy Dan on the inside. And Energy Dan's through, Man's gone wide, Simba's now going to get him. Gonna watch back from Energy Dan. Simba's on the inside, he's through!
Oh no.
But Energy Dan is falling away, Man is coming back at Simba. Can Simba hold on? Surely he can.
I can't keep up!
This is chaotic! Oh! Simba's held position. Good job by our resident Lion King. Good job. Connor is now lining up, having a look to line up Mr. Man. The man of the moment. Tom Brown still ahead of the Banshee. Banshee not able to get close enough. Both of them very low on ERS. This could be a fight for the ages.
The top 2 of Tom Brown and Nightshadow are now just fighting to drive.
Bergen is sharing his Williams wisdom. He says, Tom, save your ERS, let Gav use it, save up ERS. I agree.
Yeah.
Save your ERS, boys. You'll need it later on. Mindful Wasp, he's got a penalty, but he's got a few seconds over Daka Vertical.
But Nightshadow is closing in on the Alpine.
The Alpine.
Alpine.
You know what, Geki? I love your energy.
I love you, thank you.
However, speaking of energy,
here he comes!
Gavin is using some of it.
He's coming! No, he's not.
Can he get them into turn 4? Tom is going to have to go defensive here.
Tom's got a good launch there, though, but will they keep up?
The last time I saw a launch like that, it was a Russian missile into space.
And Tom rising a little bit.
Gav's going around the outside. Gav's playing the DRS game. Will he get the switch back? Tom's blocked him off. Tom's got a fantastic drive out of turn 3. I have to say, Gav didn't get a bad run, but Tom just got too much drive. Gav's absolutely nowhere near.
He's back again, but...
Back once again for the Renegade Master.
He is back again,
Flicking through, Energy Dan has got Simba right up his gearbox. Simba go for a move on Energy Dan. Here we go. The Lion King versus the Monster Energy Can.
I'm just saying right
Simba
now,
around the outside on the AlphaTauri. The Red Bull has to take the inside and defend. And AlphaTauri takes the lead. Nice Shadow's taking the lead! We've missed
Where did that come from?
How did Gav get that done into the second last corner?
It's denied Shadow, cut past.
He has. Has he gone too early? Because now Tom's going to have DRS.
Oh, but don't forget, he's got that 3 seconds time penalty.
He does. This is not what Tom needs. Tom needs to be able to pass him and check out, but he just can't.
I'm just looking at the penalties here.
Yep, let's have a look. A
lot of people got good chance to go higher now if they can.
In fact, mindful what we've got 14 seconds of penalties. Now, obviously, all penalties are subject to steward review, so obviously we can't count our chickens just yet. Speaking of chickens, Tom Brown, is he going to play a game of chicken with Gav? Is he going to send one? We've got a yellow flag in the second sector though. Who's gone round?
There's a lot of cars. Purple sector's gone round.
We're just coming on board with Simba. What's happened here?
Purple sector.
We've got cars recovering to track. But yes, you're right. Back Measly's now up to 6. Gibbs 7. Purple sector 8. Roundy 9. So yes, Purple sector must have had a moment.
Yeah,
it's a shame. He was a fantastic race up to that moment.
He had a moment with the McLaren of the Roundy.
Mr. Triangle himself, the Pentagon himself. Simba meanwhile has gone wide fighting with Baby Hornet.
The baby.
Back to the Price at the front. I don't know where to look. So we've got Gav and Tom fighting again. Tom's got a fantastic run through turn 1. Let's ride on board with the Alpine Giro there. So we've got 5 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Digger drivers, pencil sharpeners, and JCBs. For any of you who identify as something else. He, him, her, they, it, and we, whatever you want to be called. Tom Brown lining up Gavin, the Night Shadow Banshee, into turn 4. Is Tom going to send one? He doesn't on this occasion. He thinks better of it.
He keeps it with him. Or will he take him in now?
I tell you what, this is so tight into turn 5. Tom does not go the move. Simba's got Roundy meanwhile. Simba's up to 9th place.
And Simba has a good drive through that corner.
This is where Gavin made the move on Tom before, was coming out of these S's. Can Tom do something similar? He's just too far back.
He is not. Well, he's losing time.
I'm going to drop back slightly and just have a look what's going on. Back Mizo, meanwhile, is fighting hard with Giban for 6th and 7th. Giban coming on strong. The soft has to come back to him. Giban's got a lot of ERS, by the way. Giban's got 70% and Bat Mason's flashing as well. In fact, Bat Mason's had a moment. Can Giban take him here? I would fancy Giban for position here.
He's using his ERS now.
He is. We've got a fight at the front.
And that was a good usage of the ERS.
Good move by Giban in turn 1, but has he compromised himself with DRS on the exit?
Good McLaren man. He's got the DRS as well.
We're going to go back to the front because Tom is right with Gav.
I will say the middle.
Oh, he's not quite there.
Roundy's fighting
back
for
to
that
Giban
number 10 spot. He's good switcheroo.
Yep, Roundy and Energy down fighting hard.
Here comes Man as well. Nah, just a little.
Roundy's gone a bit deep. The Pentagon has gone deep. Can Energy down fight back into turn 4? He didn't get the best exit there, but he has got DRS. He has got a slipstream. Roundy's got enough straight line speed. Zach has got more than enough, but he's gone deep. Zach's gone deep. Roundy's gone deep. He's off track. Energy down's up the inside, which now becomes the outside for turn 5. And he is through. Energy down is the Monster Can is through past the Pentagon.
Mindful again with a 17 seconds.
He needs to watch track limits. He's really going to drop down the order as it stands. He'll drop down to 5th or 6th. Now Tom on Gibbon. Oh, Tom on Night Shadow again. Here we go. This move.
Convertible will have a great position.
Dark Convertible will be due 3rd place as it stands, pending obviously series reviews. Tell you what, Tom's a lot closer this time coming out of turn 3. He's a much better driver than usual, but Gav still powers away. It's hard to be the following car through there. I don't know what it is.
It's just driving. Who has got the better driving?
It's the drive out of turn.
Past Mindful. Oh, I missed it. Just saw it. Mindful
back at the inside. Oh, he's had to bail out of that one. Wisely done. So, it's interesting. Coming out of turn 3, you find whoever's on the outside has much better grip. But if on the following car, you just can't seem to get the foot down. You just can't quite get the exit.
No, you can't.
I feel like, Energy Dan back ahead of Roundy. We've got to stay with these two for the last 2 laps, I think. This fight for the win, we've got to stay with them. I'm sorry to everyone else, we can't give you the screen time. We've got to focus on the win.
Well, I'm going to the freeway battle for number 11.
Gav's gone very wide in turn 1. Tom could get him back here.
I am coming back. I want to see. He's coming.
There you go. Up the inside goes Tom.
Oh, a late braking from right shadow.
Yeah, Gav braked a bit early, I think, there to try and make sure he had the DRS. Access. Here we go. He's got DRS. He's got a slipstream. But he's got not enough speed. But will he send one? No, he doesn't on this occasion. Gav doesn't need to send one. Here's the thing. Gav, obviously, with Tom having a penalty, Gav doesn't need to.
Just has to stay.
All racers want to take a win on track. That's just a fact.
That is a fact, yes.
It's the pride of... Oh! Gav's gone! Gav's spun!
Oh!
Gav has lost it! Oh no!
Oh, and that convertible is paused! Oh no!
So Gav will still be on for 3rd place as it stands. He needs to not lose it again though. Brown. Has Tom Brown just been gifted
a win?
The victory? Has he? He's got 6 seconds to that convertible. If he doesn't pick up another penalty, Tom is due a potential victory. That convertible, meanwhile, fighting hard with Mindful Wasp. Mindful Wasp, you've got DRS.
Now. You just need to drive consistent and that's it.
If you're that convertible, you have to push hard and hope Tom gets a penalty. So you have to fight Mindful Wasp hard. He has to. Gav, meanwhile, he's got to 4. He will recover that to 3rd if all stays as it is with penalties. Wow, there is the chaos. Oh, Banshee, what have you done? Tom Brown's taken it easy. He's lost nearly a second on this lap so far to that convertible. He's definitely just backed off somewhat. Gav is recovered and composed himself well. The Banshee is wounded but not out. Oh, we've got a car round! Oh!
Where?
Purple Sector! He's lost it at turn 3!
Oh, no, he was having a
Purple
good
Sector was having a fantastic debut. He can't get it going, bless him. Oh. Purple Sector was having a fantastic... He just beached himself. Purple Sector... Oh, no, he's got it going. Thank the Lord. There we are.
Yeah, you worried there.
Oh, but Tom Brown is coming across to take the win. You're on board with Tom Brown. He crosses the line. He wins the first Tier 3 race of Season 8 on F122 at MRC. That convertible takes 2nd on the line. Mindful Wasp takes 3rd place. But he has got a significant amount of penalties. So, Gav takes 3rd. Jenski,
he's in 5th.
He'll take 4th. He's been up to 4th. Mindful Wasp is down to 5th as it stands.
Gibbon. And he stays there.
Gibbon stays 6th. Batmeso now 6th. Simba jumps up to 5th because of all the penalties.
Nice. And
there's a big reminder to everyone, obviously, if you are clean and don't have penalties, you will make positions. Gibbon 9th. Connor 10th takes a point on his return to Tier 3.
Good man.
Roundy 11th. Man 12th. Semmel is about to come across the line in P13. A few seconds down the road, you've then got Baby Hornets in P14. He takes the flag. And Purple Sector, he's doing a few donuts. He's doing a few donuts.
He's just doing a few donuts,
you know what? Purple Sector has actually had a fantastic race, and it's a huge shame that a few little moments have taken away what could have been a good point for him. That's been a fantastic drive. Although, you know what? That was a fantastic race.
That was a fantastic race, yes.
It was your personal driver of the day. I know the game's obviously going to give its driver of the day out, and it's gone for Mindful Wasp, but who are you going to go for?
I was actually going for Purple Sector because of his debut.
So was I. I had a real good feeling for him.
He was doing so well. He had a strategy where you think, like, did not work at first, but then he did.
He came good. And then it just fell apart from towards the end. So here's our podium trio, of course.
And
the winner, Tom Brown, second place for DAC Convertible, who stepping up from Tier 4 to Tier 3 has stepped straight onto that podium. He'll be happy. And Gaz recovers P3. You did make a call there.
Yeah, I said Alpine was going to win one.
You did. I thought it would be a Ferrari. I was very wrong.
You were very wrong.
Dear, I was very wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I've let you all down. I thought Conor Ravanash was going to do it, and things didn't quite work out for the Ferrari boys today. But
I just had a good feeling.
Racing. So yeah, to confirm order, Tom Brown, DAC Convertible, and Night Shadow make up your podium. 4th, Jenski, 5th, Simba, 6th, Mindful Wasp, 7th, Magneto, 8th, Energy Monster Can, 9th, Giban, and 10th, your boy Connor. 11th place, Roundy, 12th, Man, 13th, Samble, 14th, Baby Hornet,
with
15th,
Samble.
Purple Sector, 16th, and DNF is Ghost Rider. Same goes for Kia Soze, Avanash, Shadow Lancer, and Jam, who also all did not finish. Fastest lap, notes to CBG Samble took a fastest lap, 1:07.5. He was getting that pace on board. You know what? I'm going to give my drive of the day today to Jenski. 19th to 4th is pretty damn good. Notable mention, Michael Wasp starting 20th and finishing 6th. And Magneto 13th to 7th is pretty damn good as well. So yeah, I'm going to go Jenski as my personal man of the drive of the day.
Nice man.
Wowzer. If that's how Tier 3 starts the season, I am extremely excited for the rest. This is going to be a chaotic season. Wow. Just a quick look at YouTube before we leave. We have got the YouTube chat to have a quick look at. Lots of excitement for Mr. Tom.
Tommy. Congratulations, Tom.
Yes. Thank you everyone who's interacting in the stream and the chat. Fantastic to see as always. Well mentioned there, Gecko. We have got a race coming up in approximately. Look at that. I can't do maths here. In 27 minutes, we have another race. Our Tier 4 challengers are back. I believe you are in action as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Tier 4 action. 27 minutes. Get on this. We are racing again here in Austria. It's the 4th of our 5 races this week. And of course, do not forget MRCX. It's back. It's live and it's here on YouTube again on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Do not miss it.
I'm going to miss that.
I just said don't miss it, and you replied if we're going to miss it. What kind of advert is that? I'm going to miss it.
I'm going to barbecue.
Well, so do I, but I also want to see the best motor racing that you can see in esports. That is, of course, MRC. Please ding the bell and subscribe and see all of our live action. And give us a like, give us a follow. And of course, yes, how did we forget? Vote for your drive of the day. I know we've said who ours was, but please share your drive of the day. If you have one, we want to hear who it is. It's in the Discord. I don't know how to put in the description because I'm simple like that. But someone else might have done.
Oh, no, it's in the description.
Oh, lovely. I'm simple, but someone else has covered my bum because I'm too simple.
Yeah.
Of course, that was a cracking race to start off the season. Thank you for everyone taking part and thank you for everyone viewing and getting involved in the YouTube chat. As always, we love it. And we love that you love us. For now, though, we shall depart. Again, please come back in 20 or so minutes for our fantastic Tier 4 Extreme Battle, which Mr. Matthews himself is taking part in. Yes, give him some support, boys and girls, and dumper trucks and
even if you do not like McLarens, give me your support.
Oh, we all love McLarens and we all love MRC. But thank you very much for everyone for taking part and listening and joining in. Have a lovely evening. Good night.
Goodbye.